Hello everyone, Jose J. Garcia, real estate investor, coach, and mentor. I just realized I haven't done a whole lot of these in a while. Reels, TikToks, live, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. You know, the thing about Reels is they're very quick videos. I like them because it's straight to the point, but even so, 60 seconds just ain't enough time. That's not what this video is about. So let's jump on it. This is an actual formal educational video for you all. Okay, mobile home investing. The question I keep getting is like, how much money do I need to get started? How much money do I need to get into mobile home investing? Guys, there's no set number. If somebody's giving you an exact number, they're telling you stories, is the way I would say it. Now, that's not to say that you cannot get into mobile home or invest in mobile homes with that amount of money. But what I am saying is that there is no deal alike. There's no investment the same. There's no rehab the same. There's no et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. So think about it that way when you're thinking about it. Now, we do have a formula. We do have a team. We build a certain way. And when we get into mobile home investing, but again, there's no numbers that's exact. Okay. Now, one thing to keep in mind, because here is where I tell you the true story about mobile home investing. Mobile home investing is not for everybody. If you're not willing to do the work, you're not willing to put the time, the discipline to stay motivated and keep on going, it is not for you. If you're thinking you're going to get at the mobile home and it's going to be all easy peasy, forget about it. Okay. Hey, you might luck out and get one deal that's not so hard. That's great, but we don't count on those. Okay. Now, the one thing about doing something over and over is it gets easier. So see, there's that, but you got to be willing to get into it. So we typically stay within a certain number. When we talk about rehabbing a mobile home, we talk about getting into it and fully taking it from ugly. That's what we say. Rehabbing it, which means getting into contractors, putting in the labor, the material, the holding, utilities, insurance, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. We have a set number that we like to stay using our formula, and that is typically a third. Okay, a third all in into the final resale, meaning that if we can resell a mobile home move-in ready ARV after repair value for 20,000, I don't want to be in it more than about 7,000. Okay, but again, that 7,000 is going to include the cost of the home. It's going to cost the material, the labor, the holding, meaning the lot rent. Okay, the holding means the lot rent, how much you have to pay for the lot rent for that month, 2 months, however long it takes you. Utilities, which means the power, the water, you have to have obviously that supply while it's being rehabbed. And then the insurance. So there's a few things that take place in there, but we account for all the above. And if we cannot meet that number, then it's probably not that deal for us. And that's what you have to do. Do not try to force a deal that is not a deal. It's not going to work out. Okay. So the example I wanted to give you on this one, and it depends on when you're watching the video, but this deal is available. Okay. I think a lot of you, like myself, many times we get spoiled. Oh, that's not enough profits there. Oh, no, I'm not doing this for 200. I'm not doing this for 300. What are you looking for? What is the number you're looking for? Because I think a lot of you forget ROIs. What is that percentage that you're seeing? Are you getting better numbers in real estate, apartments, condos, duplex? If you are, you are. Have at it. By all means, hey, maybe you're into Bitcoin. I don't know. But what I'm getting at is there is no deal the same. There is no investment the same. But if it is profitable, if it is bringing you passive income, remember, that's what you got into it to begin with. You got into mobile home investing for that one additional stream of income so that it would produce passive income into your life, right? So how much is good enough for you to do a deal? I can't answer that for you. I do have to have a set ROI percentage, not number, ROI. But then there's also the creativity of mobile home investing. Now, come 2022, January 1st, I'm going to introduce y'all to two new, never before done exit strategies and mobile homes. Mobile homes already have X amount of extra exit strategies that real estate does not. One of them being able to move them. Yeah, I've seen on TV you can move a house, but really, truly, can you move a house from point A to point B for $3,000 or less? Okay, let's be real. So that being said, let me jump up to this example because I want to show you this. And again, it's about that creativity. And this is more so to answer the question to many people. How much money do I need to get started into mobile homes? I don't even know your exit strategy, so I can answer that. But I'm going to show you how much it's going to take you on this specific exit strategy. So I'm going to share my screen here. And like I said, this deal depends on when you're watching the video is available. So get with us, GarciaMHU.com. Send us an email at j@GarciaMHU.com. We'll be sure to tell you, give information. And hey, if we do this with one deal, we'll probably do it with many others. I hope I'm sharing at this time. So what we're looking at is doubling Dublin, Georgia, which is East Georgia, lot 59. We'll tell you the park name. We'll give you a lot more specifics, a lot more numbers, a lot more details. If you are interested, there's a reason why we don't disclose with so much information up front, and that's more so because we don't want everybody jamming up into the park just whenever they decide to go. We've had that issue, and it just created a lot of issues. So we'll leave it at that. So this one here, Dublin lot 59, is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, single wide. Lot rent is $450 at the park. The rental rate in this area for this 2-bedroom, 2-bath is around $650 or plus. I would put around $675 being a 2-bathroom, not just 2-1, right? The resale, if you were to come in and finish a little bit of a rehab, because that's the beauty of this one here. As you can see, it needs minimal to nothing. And by minimal to nothing, I mean cleanup. Get rid of this board. It's excess material that was left behind, right? Shut the cabinets and you're good to go. Here's another issue. Here's another thing that I'm seeing investors starting to do. Oh, this needs too much work. Yeah, I just can't. I just don't know if this is the right one for me. What needs too much work? That's my question. What needs too much work? You know, when I got started investing in mobile homes 7 years ago, I was gutting mobile homes. I was replacing entire plumbing, electrical. Why? I didn't know no better. There was no Jose Garcia back then, so I couldn't reach out to them. Maybe there was. I just wasn't reaching out. But I was out there doing so. Okay. The number one reason that people pass up on mobile homes is when they see piles of trash, which is nonsense to me because that's a cleanup. The next reason that people pass up on mobile homes is, oh, it needs work. Here's what's happening. You're starting to see your things too much with your heart and not your mind. You're starting to, what you're really saying is, I don't really like this mobile home. It's not for you. Unless you're planning on living in it, I thought you were getting it for an investment. Okay, so lose the like, lose the love, because it's not for you, and realize how to put numbers together. If the numbers, which we're about to go through here in a minute, make sense, what does it matter if the floor is brown and you don't like it? That's your personal problem. Again, you're not living in it. Get your head out of that and start using that for any investment that you see. Maybe it does require a full gut job on a mobile home, but hey, if you're getting it for free, and if the numbers are low enough again and they make sense, it may even be a better deal than this one. So do not let the emotion come into play is what I'm getting at. Okay, if you don't like the way this looks, forget about it. It does not matter. The numbers have to check out. So okay, how much does it take to get into mobile home investing? Let's use landlord as the exit strategy for this one. There's many. So again, when you say how much does it take, I don't know what you're trying to do. I don't know if you're trying to come in and rehab one to flip it, rehab one to create a note to finance, option to buy, maybe wholesale, bird dog, list goes on. So I don't know. But as a landlord on this one here, and this deal that we have specific on here as an example, again, it is available right now. It depends on when you're watching the video. Okay. Resale value $18,000 if you were to come in and do a few extra little touch-ups. I know the walls, a couple little areas could use another maybe layer of paint. Now, as you can see, though, the home checks out. This is not one that you come in and the floors are soft, the walls are punched in, the wires are sticking out, the electric doesn't work, none of the above. Again, if you're looking at this from a right investment position, you will see that this home is ready to put on the market. I can actually take this and immediately put it out there. So here's what I'm going to do for y'all. Okay. We are only asking $10,000 for the mobile home. Okay. Rent to own means that we'll finance with $2,000 down payments. Okay. Now we just told you that it resells for $18,000. So we're leaving $8K on the table for you already. Okay. This is how you need to start thinking. You need to start thinking strategically and thinking numbers. Forget about the like. I'm tired of hearing investors saying, I don't like this. I don't like that. I'm about to start telling y'all it ain't for you. And really, it is not for you. It's for your end buyer. Okay. So with 2,000 down, okay. What does it take to get into mobile home investing? $2,000. That's what it takes. That's what it's going to take you. Here's what I'm going to do. You know, in real estate, and I do study real estate, of course. I have nothing against real estate. There is a very much creative financing that they use. Blankets. I mean, you can finance your house. You can use your equity. We're not going to get into a whole lot of that. A lot of those exit strategies and creativity can be used in mobile homes. And a lot of times it just means be creative. Okay. Stop trying to put a name or a label on it. Be creative. If I was going to get into this one here, here's what the breakdown for y'all. And I should be using the whiteboard, but I'm going to stick to this here. You just make notes, rewatch this video. Lot rent is $450 a month. Okay. Rental rate, I'm going to go ahead and say 675. 675. Okay. That means that after you pay the lot rent, when you collect $675, you have $225 left over. That's the pocket, right? Not yet though. Remember, you finance with $2,000 down payment. I'm going to finance it for you with only $2,000. That means that you're coming in with only that. That's a beautiful sight. 200 of that goes towards the home payment. Means you pay me 200 out of the 675, which leaves you $25. Go ahead and pocket the $25. Now, some of you immediately are thinking, cringing, $25. That means I collect $675. I have to pay $450 lot rent. I have to pay Jay $200 a month for how many months? About a couple years, if you don't pay more. Okay, you don't have to, but you should. Okay, and then you still keep $25. You are not thinking correctly. You are getting into a mobile home investing, which you can do with the credit card, PayPal. I got a video on that, how to use a debit card, a credit card, $2,000, and you immediately collect passive income that you can actually keep some of it, because you got to start thinking extensive, right? A lot of you are thinking right now, pay me, pay me, pay me. It doesn't work that way a lot of times. Unless you have the $10,000, this may be a great opportunity for you to come in with only $2,000 and be able to pay off what you need to and still pocket $25. Now, again, do not look at the oh so little bitty number. Here's how you should look at it. $2,000 not only gets me into mobile home investing, but I avoid contractors. No handyman, no labor, no material, no holding, no worries, no oh my gosh moments. A lot of you forgot that there's oh my gosh moments in mobile homes. What is oh my gosh moments? It means you get a mobile home, not that looks like this. Here, let's go find one real quick. A mobile home that looks more like this. Okay, I'm going to estimate a couple $100 here, $400 here, $500 here, $600 here. Okay, it looks like I'm gonna take about $3,000-$4,000 to rehab this mobile home. What about the oh my gosh moment? What is oh my gosh moment? It means I pull this wall off and suddenly we have mold. I start pulling this carpet back because I want to replace it with a new one. I'm not shampooing this. This thing is disgusting. Surely they had dogs and cats, maybe even a little horse. I don't know. And when I do, the floor is damaged. Oh, look, it's starting to give in anyway. It looks like what was keeping the floor up was the carpet. I've seen a lot of those. Oh, yes. Now, once we pull the carpet, we realize that it's also particle board. Oh, now it's time to replace the entire floor. Oh my gosh, moments, meaning extra expenses that you not account for. So you have to account for those. Back to the example. You don't have those here because it's already been rehabbed. You get to, again, come into mobile home investing, especially if it's your first deal, for $2,000. I will help you structure it where you start collecting $25 a month. It's the principle here, guys. Keep up with me. It's the principle that you can come in with this. When I first got started, if I could have done this, oh my gosh, where would I be today? Okay. Sooner or later, you're not going to have to pay that $200 to me as a payment because you would have paid me off. Therefore, you can keep it. And hey, after you pay me off, after you've collected a couple years of rental, maybe you want to convert it into a rent to own. Maybe it's time for you to finance because you really want to give back. You want somebody who's living in this home to consider their home. So you're ready to get back and create financing, hence interest rate. You get to charge that. You get to add on top, meaning you continue to make money. Not to mention your $2,000 after that $25 every month. You should have started making some of that back anyway. What about not a second investment or a third one while this is happening? Because once you structure this, you pay for it. What are you doing? Just sitting around, piddling around, waiting for $25? Why don't you look at the next investment? Hey, there's another one right here and another one right here. A lot of you are sitting around waiting for no good reason. Okay, what is Warren Buffett's and a lot of great investors' strategic way of investing? When everybody's selling, you're doing the opposite. When everybody's buying, you're doing the opposite. Time has slowed down a little bit, and a lot of you are thinking, oh, well, I better not buy right now, though. Okay, well, you're doing what everybody else is doing, which a lot of you don't remember, don't forget that I say repeatedly is tax time is right around the corner. January, February, March, April, Mayish. That's hot time for cash. All throughout the year, you're going to have people buying, okay? But it does not mean that everybody has cash, especially this time of year, which means this time of year is when you need to buy. You need to buy and start investing in some of these homes and having them ready so that when people are coming around, maybe you go ahead and do a rent to own with them. You don't have to be a landlord. Now you buy this for $10,000, okay? $10,000 if you have cash. If you don't, we'll finance for you. I'm not against subleasing because I understand the model of investments. That's not for everybody. And not everybody's going to say, yeah, I'll finance it to you. You go finance it to somebody else. They're going to say, forget about that. Why? Too much insecurity there. I understand the system, however. I understand investors and I want to help you out. I'm also a coach. Don't forget about that. So if you buy this for $2,000, maybe you put it on the market for $750 because you did it as a rent to own. See, there you go. Okay. Again, you have to keep these numbers in mind. So now 750 gives you how much money to pocket, how much money to pay me off first, because I sold it to you for technically 10,000 financed. You're going to sell it to somebody for 18,000 financed. The numbers are here, guys. You're not seeing this. Okay. Somebody asked me the other day is, why do you think less people are getting into mobile home investing now? Why do you think less people are succeeding at the mobile homes right now? Because you don't know what you're doing or you're not paying attention. You're acting like everybody else around you. You're paying attention to what everybody else is doing when you should be doing the opposite, right? Setting yourself, structuring yourself for success for tomorrow. Stop following the crowd. That's called the blind leading the blind. If they don't know what you're doing, you shouldn't be following that anyway. Okay. If you do need coaching for something like this, okay, there's a lot of coaching programs that I still have available at this time. Some of you asked me, why are you not coaching as much? The reason behind that is I'm structuring a lot of things to come. Okay. This video is gone long enough, so I'm about to cut it at this point. The whole reason was to make this example, but I do want to go ahead and toss this out there while that question came about. Why are you coaching less? Because I am busy structuring 2022, like all you should. New Year's resolution, that's for the poor. Now that's blunt. It is what it is. A lot of people wait until New Year's Eve. Oh, I'm going to start this. And 2 weeks later has done faded out. Why? Because it was never a vision. It was never a goal. It was never written down. And it was really structured to begin to be a success. You thought about it. So let me embark in it. 2 weeks later, it got hard. I got bored. I don't want to do it. Forget about it. That's not what an elite entrepreneur does. You have to plan ahead, right? Plan ahead. Therefore, start structuring these deals here. Start putting this together. So the 2022 comes around, you are coming in pretty. Okay. Now, who does not want to come in and start making passive income? Now, I'm not going to wait till January. I'm going to go ahead and start, but that does it for this video. So I hope this helps. Okay, there's many ways to get into mobile home investing. You can come in as a bird dog. You can be a wholesaler. You can be a connector. Stop worrying about the labels. Just come in and start making money. Start making money, but most importantly, start giving back, because it's a really, truly what affordability housing is. And that's what mobile homes are. Doesn't matter where they're at. Mobile homes are that affordable housing that America highly needs. There's a high shortage of housing in America. And when it comes to affordable living, even a lot more. And it's growing. It's not going away. Visit us at GarciaMHE.com. Send me an email, j@GarciaMHE.com. Any way I can help you, love to do so. Till next time, thank you for watching.